What are you doing with those colors over there?
Science.
All right, how's the furniture project been going? Anybody got anything? You're all assholes. We're trying to develop the science of sentient furniture. Living furniture. Like Pee-wee had.
Yeah, if you're going to get into the field of sentient furniture, really, Pee-wee is the pioneer.
How did Pee-wee have all this living furniture in his house?
What was his budget? How did he get the money for all this furniture?
Well, Pee-wee lives in Puppet Land.
So in Puppet Land, can you just go into a store and be like, I want a cherry?
There's not many people that live in Puppet Land, so Pee-wee can do that because he's Pee-wee. He's pretty much like the master of Puppet Land, and he can just go to whatever store and get whatever he needs because he's Pee-wee.
It is a line of furniture. He can go to a store and, have the newest cherry.
The cherry brand.
He can have anything he wants. It's Puppet Land.
Is there the option for sentient versus regular furniture? Like if he wants a normal chair?
There's the option for everything in Puppet Land.
Does he have a living toilet, too?
Yes, if you were to go into the bathroom in Pee-wee's Playhouse, the toilet is alive. And the toilet actually has eyeballs, and when you take a crap into it, it's like feeding the toilet. That's how the toilet eats.
Is it called toilety?
He is called toilety.
Oh, he.
Toilety.
Does he have to get one matching the gender of the restroom?
There is also a girl toilet, but Miss Yvonne uses that one.
You said he buys this stuff, though, right?
No, he doesn't buy anything. He can get this stuff. There's place like he could go and he could get other chairs to bring in, but he doesn't have to buy anything. It's Puppet Land. He can just go out into the forest or something and find it.
Oh, because I was going to say, how would a guy have all the money to have this Playhouse?
There's no money. There's no money. There's no money at all.
But then how do you get into a land that anything can happen? I want to go there. Why can't I go there?
If you ever see Pee-wee, just ask him and be like, hey, can I come to Puppet Land? And if he invites you, he'll take you. Sometimes you'll see Pee-wee riding a magic carpet. That's the way he gets to Puppet Land. But when he leaves Puppet Land, he takes his scooter. So that's how he gets back to like our real world, like you see in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
So wait, if he takes a scooter out every time, does his scooter automatically regenerate?
He hits a button and it goes back itself. It's like automatic.
And like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, that's
in our world.
That's in our world.
So okay, we know there's like 4 other inhabitants in this world. Is that it?
There's Cowboy Curtis.
Right.
There's Miss Yvonne.
Right.
There's the King of Cartoons.
Right.
Anybody that's on the show. There's Captain Carl.
Everyone in Puppet Land has appeared on Pee-wee's Playhouse. There's no other people in this world. Or is it a whole big universe that we just don't see all of?
There may be like a few other people, but there's not many people is the point.
Who creates the furniture? Like, who created Cherry in the first place?
You got to remember that they're living creatures. Like Cherry can talk. So Cherry also has a father and a mother, and they mated and had Cherry. So it's like that. You don't go and like buy it like you would buy a bed or something. It's not like that. It's a living thing.
So there's a Cherry in the forest roaming about free.
I don't know that it's necessarily in the forest,
cherries.
but somewhere in Puppet Land, there's like Cherry Land or something, and you go to the land of chairs, and that's where all the chairs live, and Pee-wee brought that to live with him. The Cherry and all that, they're like his friends. That's why he talks to them and has a relationship.
Okay, so he didn't abduct Cherry from his family.
No, Cherry came to live with him.
So who's Randy? Did he put like an evil spell on a dummy or something?
Oh! Randy! Andy! Stop it! Ah!
He comes from like the evil like area of Puppet Land, sort of like in The Wizard of Oz. It's like there's the witch and like the flying monkeys, and they're all like sort of evil. It's very much like The Wizard of Oz, or it's very much like Disneyland. And there's like different lands.
I want to see a map of Puppet Land.
Well, that would explain everything. It's like you need to have a map of Puppet Land.
Is there like a god of Puppet Land?
That's probably Jambi.
This really sounds like kind of like an IKEA, if there's just like a chair section and like a clock section.
It's just a living IKEA.
Pretty much.
So if there's no money in Puppet Land, then why would some of the people in Puppet Land choose to have jobs like the mailman, and the mailwoman, I'm sorry?
Well, that's a specific situation because the mail person is actually just like a United States postal worker that comes there. So they don't really live there.
So it's just, Puppet Land is just on her route.
So wait, then the postal worker knows how to get there. You don't have to ask Pee-wee. You could just like stalk the mailman.
So is that why people go postal? Because they go to Puppet Land,
And they go
right?
crazy.
Yeah, and they want to go back.
They see all this crazy shit, and then they come back home, and they're just like, they've lost their mind.
How did Pee-wee get Jambi?
How about that wish, Pee-wee?
Have you seen the intro to Pee-wee's Playhouse when it shows the forest and all the animals? Like I said, there's a whole land to Puppet Land. Well, he went into the desert one day, and he found a magic lamp, and he brought it back to the Playhouse, and out came Jambi, and then he took Jambi and put him in a box and just brought him to the Playhouse.
You're telling me that anybody from the real world could have gone over into Puppet Land and found the genie in the desert
You have to be invited by
area.
Pee-wee. Pee-wee invited Miss Yvonne there, and Pee-wee also invited Cowboy Curtis
So is he the
there.
first one there?
Pee-wee discovered Puppet Land. Pee-wee was riding his bike around one day, and he happened to fly over Puppet Land, and that's how he discovered it.
So if any of us were as lucky as Pee-wee, we would have had a flying bike, we would have found a way into Puppet Land, found a genie, and we could have all wished for $1 million or whatever we want.
Exactly. It's just that Pee-wee got lucky.
Pee-wee got lucky.
Yeah.
Where is Jambi's body?
His body's just stuck in there, and all you see is his head.
Well, it's terrible. Why doesn't he wish to not?
Well, Jambi wants to live in the Playhouse because he likes it there. It's like the most fun place to live in Puppet Land. It's like an honor to get to live there. Puppet Land's like at the bottom, and like Pee-wee's Playhouse is at the top of the hill, and they all kind of like just like look up the whole time. And like, man, I wish I could live there one day. Pee-wee's like the celebrity of Puppet Land, and they're all like, oh, we gotta get up there.
So Pee-wee invited Cherry, but like Cherry's sister or something is stuck down in the forest. Like fucking Cherry got to go live in.
Exactly.
The king of cartoons.
Let the cartoon begin.
When he comes to Pee-wee's house and plays the cartoon, where does he go? Like whenever it cuts back after the cartoon, he like isn't there.
Hi.
So it's like
He goes to Cartoon Land.
Does he not like the cartoons because he never sticks around
King
to
of
watch them?
Cartoons is from our world. He was just a cartoon like lover and expert, and Pee-wee was like, oh, I got to get this guy to come to Puppet Land. And when he came there, King of Cartoons decided, oh my God, there's a whole land of cartoon people, and he built his castle.
So there was like a knighting ceremony or something, and he dubbed him the King of Cartoons.
That's exactly what happened.
So when he opens up the fridge, the food is alive. Does he eat the food? And if so,
What are you, sick? They're living. They're alive. That would be like if you ate your own dog.
but he's eaten food before. There was that one where he made ice cream soup, right? So that ice cream was alive, and he forcibly melted it down to feed all his friends that he invited there.
Pee-wee married a fruitcake one time. That's his wife, you know.
Yeah, but he still basically caused the ice cream holocaust.
Pee-wee's like completely out
So
of his
he's the
mind.
mad ruler of Puppet Land.
He's the mad like ruler of Puppet Land.
Creepy thing is that he comes over into our world too.
That's the scary part.
What's to say if he's so insane that Puppet World even exists? Do you have any proof of this?
I don't know. Do you know?
No, really. Like, how did Pee-wee get all of this stuff?
He got it from, I don't know. Who cares? Let's play Connect the Dots. Connect the dots. La 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 la. Connect the dots. La 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 la. Connect the dots. La 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 la. Let's play another game. Let's play Everybody Give Me a Piece of Foil for My Foil Ball. Nobody has any foil? Ha ha. This is fun! I like Connect the Dots. Do you like it, Cherry? Oh, Cherry's dead, I guess!